Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys have a great day. Today we find ourselves on the Warhead Junction. The friendly team today: Qhira, Diablo, Zarya, Li Ming, and Ariel. The enemy team: Murky, Oof, Muradin, Malfurion, Sylvanas, and Valeera. Could be an interesting one. They have quite a bit of split push potential on one of the largest maps that is extremely hard to defend if you're not paying attention, so we'll try to pay attention. The reason that we're playing Qhira today is I wanted to show off the build that I was using most of yesterday on stream to some really great avail. I'm working on getting more characters to the coveted golden ring, and Qhira is up next on my list of characters to do that on. She does not escape. Whoop. I altered my build a little bit from what I was doing in the past. Obviously, the last Qhira video that went on the channel was one focused on the lasso. And that one was, you know, we were just trying it out. It wasn't anything serious. But this one is one that I've been using to try to win as many matches as I can. So it looks like we're going to be laning against the Murky unless Zarya wants to take it, which... yeah, I don't blame her for not. There are going to be 2 nukes down here, so I'm going to need some assistance while the objective is in play. I'm going to take a quick second to remind you that we're doing a all-day charity live stream. Awkward. On March 29th, also awkward. Oh, fuck me. Oh, very bad. Oh, very...
Welcome to the crew.
That could have gone better. All right, we'll just... oof. Oof. That could have gone better. We're doing an all-day charity live stream on March 29th. It's the 9-year anniversary of my brain surgery. We're raising money for the Extra Life Charity Foundation, specifically raising money for the Arnold Palmer Hospital in Orlando, Florida. And I would love it if you would stop by. We're going to be playing some Heroes of the Storm at some point, obviously, and some other games as well. We usually do a nice variety of stuff on that day. And I would love to have you. So our Q doesn't hit the pufferfish, which I really thought it would. So that's unfortunate. At level 4, I do like to pick up Your Pain, My Gain. This is going to give us armor every time we auto-attack a hero. At level 1, we did go for the Bleed quest, which just makes our bleeds better. Why wouldn't you want that? So 2 auto attacks will do it if I'm there right in time. Okay. The objective is coming up pretty fast. Murky's a little bit of a pain for me to actually lane against because my initial goal... awkward. Our initial goal is to get as many bleed stacks on a character as possible. And he kind of makes that really hard because he can drop those bleed stacks with his bubble whenever he wants to. Which kind of sucks. Alright. Ariel is making her way down. We are going to channel right away because Murky has been zoned. We'll go ahead and pick this up. Murky coming down to try to interrupt the grab here. I'm literally just gonna walk over here and use it. Get it out of my inventory. Hopefully collect this one. Yes, we did. Now, I would love to go to other lanes so we could try really fast. However, we can always assume that Murky is never going to stop pushing. He's always going to be there, always going to be annoying. We're going to go ahead and open up with a stun on Sylvanas and take her down, hopefully. Switching over to Malfurion now, stacking up those bleeds against him. We can use our lasso to re-engage here. I think that's about all I can do, but it gave our team ample time to pick up that nuke. I'm gonna go ahead and back and then head down to the bottom lane again. Yeah, we'll keep pushing that. So, at level 7, which is coming up pretty fast, we are going to be taking up the Healmonger. This provides so much healing for Qhira that it's absolutely ridiculous. We do see Murky picking up this mercenary camp here. I'm going to attack it from behind because if you get touched by the flames, you start to lose armor, and I don't want to give him any incentive to come attack me. He did freeze my wave, so he's going to be able to push up to the towers pretty well. I mean, luckily for us, Valeera hasn't noticed us yet. I played a game yesterday where everyone on the enemy team had CC, and that was not the most fun experience to play a Qhira, to play Qhira in. I was having some trouble, to say the least. All right. So we could kind of punish him while the bleeds are ticking away, force a safety bubble, and re-engage like that if we really wanted to. Looks like there is a tussle happening in the middle lane right now. Looks like it's going okay as well. Dodge the buffer fist damage. Look at that. Of course, while the lasso is attached, we are immune to damage, and we're going to be rotating around our enemy. We can reactivate the lasso to stun them as well. We're not going to make the same mistakes this time. We're going to make sure that our skills are working. I told you it was just an awkward engage before. I told you we fucking have it. Oh, yeah, feels good. Feels good. Everything went wrong the last time I got ganked. That's what it looks like when we're doing it right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Zarya's rotating down. I don't know if she intended to stay, but I'm going to assume that she did and just fucking leave. Because I would like to do literally anything else than lane against a Murky. We are going to see Muradin fighting our Diablo and Ariel. We'll just get some bleed stacks against him really fast. Stack those bad boys up. And look at that heal. Obviously, Ariel healed us a little bit there as well. That wasn't just us, but it's such an alarming amount, dude. The enemy team just hit level 10. We're not quite there yet, just a few XP behind. We can pick up Final Strike now, which is my preferred ultimate of choice. And in most situations, I found it performs a lot better. Now, rather than focusing the Muradin, I'm gonna move my attention more to the assassins than anything else. I'm just gonna take the lasso right around, make sure I'm stacking up bleeds on everyone that I can. Unfortunately, a great silence from Sylvanas is gonna stop me from reactivating those bleeds to heal myself. However, we have a fucking Ariel, so the fight is never over, and I'm just gonna cast my ultimate right away, securing the kill on Sylvanas, attaching... Oh, I made up for it. We missed the lasso, but reattached the grappling hook onto Furion, and we're going to secure that kill as well. Unfortunately, Valeera sneaked away with just a few hit points into stealth, but we managed to respawn and take the building down. Nicely done. Now that middle has been pushed, we should probably focus our efforts on the bottom or top lane. Of course, those are the best lanes to take over. If you watched our Alex Straza game that went up on the channel not too long ago, you know all about that. So I do plan on getting my golden ring on Qhira relatively soon. We're going to be doing that on stream at some point, maybe late this week, early next week. We're going to finish that off. She was level 11 when I started, so we dedicated about 4 hours into playing her yesterday to start leveling her up a little bit more. I really, really enjoy the character. Her main weakness is situations like that. PvE situations. She simply does not have the sustain versus non-hero targets. Now, her entire lore and backstory is that she's a bounty hunter of the Nexus or whatever. So I guess that makes sense. And of course, she's not the first hero to have limited sustain versus PvE objectives. That's fairly common. Having a character that can do everything at one time is a little busted, and I mean, I get that, but I would just love if I had one talent. You could even put it on a tier where like where I would be taking away like a very successful talent from my build. I would love to have one fucking talent where I can be like, yeah, I heal versus minions now. What's up? It'd be dope. We're going to go for the Hunted. Consecutive basic attacks against a single target are going to increase in damage. We're going to stun this Malfurion here as he's trying to run away as well. And this is looking like a pretty good push from the friendly team. This fort, is not going to make it. We have plenty of time. Let's get this. Plenty of time. Of course, I always say don't nuke mid because top and bottom lane have 1, 2, 3 mercenary camps that can help you push down the enemy team's fortifications. Whereas middle lane has nothing. Ouch. Yo, keep your goop inside of you. What the fuck? Luckily for us, the enemy team's Murky actually didn't push the advantage of being in the solo lane. He rotated up to the top lane, in fact. So we were able to get that boss without losing anything in the bottom lane, which was my main fear. So that was alleviated. He's actually trying to split soak right now, trying to catch his team up. Now, this boss is pretty okay. It's pretty tanky. It seems like they're doing boss down here. Valera dying to it. So we'll just keep pushing. Of course, the enemy team has to go through a fort to get to our keep, whereas we're already on the keep. So we're already getting value. The nukes are going to be up pretty soon, though, so we do need to be mindful of that. I'm going to try to attach onto Furion. He's going to move out of the way, so we'll switch back to the building. Finish that off. Do we go core from here? Yeah. But we're winning too fast. Hold on. I gotta focus someone. I actually have to get bleed stacks if I want to have any sustain. I missed my chain again. That's pretty bad. We're still backing up. I'm not gonna get any more healing. That's okay. 77% life left on the core as the boss does fall. I'm missing my lassos today. I warned stream. I'm feeling fucking awful today, so I'm trying my best, team. Unfortunately, missing some pretty easy skill shots. So, their boss is now hitting the fort wall, or the keep wall. If we could defend this, that would be ideal. I don't think it's going to get much further, but it does have a pretty hefty minion wave with it right now. At level 16, this is one of our strongest talents. We're going to be picking up Booming Kick. So when we reactivate the lasso and re-engage on the target that we hit, assuming we land the ability again, we are going to stun the area around them, but the stun is also going to last for a longer time as well. So it's just increasing our CC potential. We do see a pretty hefty fight happening here. We're just going to final strike right into that. Attach onto Muradin, stunning him right into our Diablo there. That was a little bit of a weird interaction. Furion stepping up. We're just going to get some bleed stacks on him. And you can see we're dealing bonus damage now that we are continuing to focus him. Muradin beating up our Zarya a little bit too much. Don't appreciate that, but we're going to land the silence, hit the lasso here, stun Muradin up against the wall. We can heal again in 2 seconds. He knows he's gonna die, so he throws the nuke out early. I'll take that as a victory in my book, boys. Now, it's important to note that the enemy team's Murky has March of the Murlocs, so we don't have to be super afraid of him locking us down and CCing us. That was one of my main concerns. We have a very big push up in the top lane, moving towards the enemy team's structures, so what we should try to do is hold this line as long as possible. We want to bait them into attacking us here so they don't go back to defend their base. Furion being pulled back by Diablo is in a bit of a predicament. We're going to go right over that route, pop our blood, and finish him off. We'll just final strike her as she's running away because I'm feeling angsty. Valera did return back to the base to deal with that mercenary camp. I would love to steal this away from the enemy team. We're in a pretty good position to do so. Now, Furion dead for the next 33 seconds means that we're just by default going to have more sustain here than they are going to have. Zarya up in the top lane was cleaning up a mercenary camp that we saw on the mini map, and she is done. I mean, I don't think this is going to go very far. The idea is we took it away from them, though. XP pretty even. Likely because, oh my god, yes. Likely because of Murky's contribution to split pushing that he's been doing this entire game. Trying desperately to keep his team in the action. I think that we should... I mean... Li Ming's going to defend top. We can get this building pretty easily. I'm pretty sure. How did I miss on a target that was stunned? Holy fuck, dude. Holy fucking shit. And then the grappling hook missed because he was knocked back. Oh my god. Oh my god. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Muradin's still up kind of far here. As Furion re-engages, we're going to stun him, so his tank isn't receiving any healing. Valera did hit us with the 2.5 second silence, and now we're silenced again by Sylvanas, not able to cast abilities for 5 fucking seconds. Is the resurrect available? Is it going to happen? I don't know. I'm still dead. He's got it. There it is. Hey, we're coming back. We're coming back. The mercenary camp that we picked up is still active as well, meaning we have some pretty good pushing power. We can break down this front wall. I almost want to lasso onto her right now. We got to get these walls down, though. If she stays, I'm going in. And she just used the banshees. There, we did something! We did it! All right. Top lane is still holding. The objective is coming up pretty fast. The friendly team could focus that down. I'm going to head to bottom to try to grab this nuke. We just hit level 20. At level 20, I think the best choice is no sanctuary. Nearby enemy heroes below 50% health are revealed, and you gain 20% movement speed while an enemy hero is revealed, meaning we can actually chase people down really, really easily. On top of that, we gain 20% increased damage to the revealed enemies. Our ultimate, the Final Strike, deals more damage to targets that are low on health. So couple these two things together, and all of a sudden, we're hitting pretty fucking hard. The nuke is coming out right now, boys. We're gonna Final Strike into the Muradin and into the Valera. Valera has been taken down. We still do have a nuke. Who's here? Sylvanas is respawning. We'll just nuke this and be on our way. We'll ride the lasso around, but break off with the grappling hook. And it looks like we're going to be on our way out. Unfortunately, Ariel getting stunned. Oof. I don't like leaving a man behind, or an angel in this case, but I got this nuke and I need to protect it. I should have assumed that they were going to interrupt me. Should have assumed. Guess we'll nuke the middle lane. That seems fair. Ariel resurrecting herself. There was no angel left behind. Joke's on you. Murky looking pretty fucking tanky here. We start to deal that increased damage to him every time we attack. That's one thing I've really enjoyed with this. Now, yesterday we did play against several Muradins, some Arthuses, other characters that could slow my attack speed. And in those situations, I don't think this build was quite as good. But for general purpose, like being able to just tunnel damage into one character and have that... Diablo, dude. Ooh. He's doing some damage, man. He's doing some fucking damage. They are going to take over that boss in the bottom of the map. I wasn't expecting that. Murky apparently getting a lot of space for the enemy team, allowing them to do that. I mean, we do have a camp pushing the top lane. That's pretty easy to clean up, though. So we are going to need to get some damage in early on this boss so it doesn't do too much damage to our keep in the bottom lane. Of course, in the last boss versus boss battle that we had, it took a lot of damage. The enemy team is going for boss right now. We could just go for core. Just saying. They don't have that luxury. Although, I would imagine with Sylvanas, they would actually be quite competent in clearing that boss quickly. So maybe core isn't really an option for us. The friendly team is heading up to the top lane to defend. I still have my nuke. I don't want to use the nuke on boss. But if I have to, we can. Enemy core still at 77%. It hasn't taken any more damage since the... What is that? What's that icon mean? Living the dream. Good for him, dude. Well, this isn't even gonna get to the wall, dude. Muradin's actually by himself here. I just saw Valera. I'm having some trouble here, team. I'm gonna nuke. I felt really bad about that nuke, but I had to use it. We'll keep up the damage on Muradin, who's taking increased damage from our consistent auto attacks and the bleeds. Lasso onto Sylvanas, stunning her in the back line. We'll go ahead and pop our first heal. It's going to be a significant portion of our HP. Unfortunately, the Final Strike does miss, and Sylvanas is going to escape, but not before we take down the enemy team's Muradin. We need to pressure core here. It's pretty important, actually. I have increased movement speed, but not on a mount. Careful, careful, careful. Don't get locked in. We didn't move up for core. A little scary. Okay. Operation come fucking rescue me because I'm stupid. All right, we're good. Final strike. There it is. We have 20 seconds to deal some core damage here, team. Good nukes, good nukes. I need a heal. Oh God, Qhira. Oh. Beautiful, staggered that death, that's excellent. Oh, do those pufferfish explode faster? All right, we're gonna focus and we're gonna hit the core. I'm trying. I am gonna die to core damage, but I think we got it. Whew. Whew. All right, so lasso accuracy was about 15%. Not that great, but I hope you saw the potential here. It's kind of frustrating that I played her so much better yesterday, and then when I sit down to actually record a video, instead of just showing it off on stream, we do a little bit worse. But hey, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Yet we still did 26% of our team's team fight damage. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. So, if you want to follow along at home and play what I think is the... yeah, get it. If you want to follow along at home, we went for Fatal Wounds, Your Pain, My Gain, Healmonger, Final Strike, The Hunted, Booming Kick, and No Sanctuary. This talent dips into a few different ideas with Qhira, an auto attack focus as well as a bleed focus, but I think the balance is actually pretty good. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to take a look at a few more characters today on Viewer Game Tuesday. We're doing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to stop by, I'd appreciate it. Okay, bye.